Hello and welcome to the channel. Today I have the May 2025 Allure Beauty Box to unbox with you. So this is a monthly box. Before I forget, there is a customization for the month of June. It's already available in your account. I think you probably got an email. I don't know. Sometimes I get the email, sometimes I don't, but I got it this time. By the time that I went in to make my selection, one of the selections was already sold out. So go in right now if you want to. Make sure that you get something that you will at least use potentially. Anyway, I will have my spoiler video coming out as soon as the full spoilers are out, probably in a couple of weeks now. They usually come out around the 24th of the month, so definitely consider subscribing, putting the bell icon on if you want to see my spoiler video. I've heard that people like mine. I don't know. It is what it is. I just like having everything in one go. Anyway, let me get back to this box. So this is a monthly box. I did buy an annual subscription, and I think I got it for about $19 per month. I do skip relatively frequently when I make my spoiler videos because I am on a low buy, no buy, which means I'm not really buying much, and I'm also making a very strict determination about whether or not I'm going to use everything that I bring into my life. So with that being said, I did choose to get the box this month. I made my spoiler video from a hotel room, so I apologize if it was like really harried, really unorganized. I was feeling awkward as well because I was like, I had an audience, you know. I remember there was a customization, and I remember being somewhat excited by the customization, but also having it not be exactly the one item, oh, I should not be throwing this around, that I wanted from the Fenty collection. But let me open it up. Here you go. I do have a link below if you're interested in getting this box. I think it gets you $10 off your first box. It's a personal referral link. I get a coupon for the member store, but I don't use that, so that is not why it's there. It's just there to save you some money. Also look for other coupon codes. There's usually a Rakuten cashback deal, and if you don't have Rakuten, I also have a personal referral link for that, which will get you some additional cashback for using my link, and then I'll get some cashback for referring you as well. But right on top there are some papers. So this is the booklet. It comes with every particular box. I would also say, let me know if you want me to do a spoiler for this awards box. So this is a Reader Choice Awards box for 2025. If you want me to go through everything, and I will tell you the exclusive member price is $129. So I believe, if my memory serves me correctly, if you are not a member, you can also buy the boxes, limited edition boxes, but they're more money. I would guess this was probably about $159, $149, $169, something like that. They usually give like a few tons of discounts for the members. But anyway, there's this, and then there's also a Bloom and Brighten limited edition box, and this one, oh, this one is also 2025 limited edition for the member price of $99. Again, let me know if you want me to do spoiler videos for both of these, and or one or the other. I don't know. Just let me know which one you want, the Reader's Choice or the Bloom and Brighten. Let me know and I'll make that video ASAP. And I'm going to start with the first item, and this was a customization, and I remember choosing one, and I remember, again, the one I wanted fully was sold out, so I chose my second choice. Again, this is from Fenty Beauty, which is Rihanna's brand. I didn't realize that Rihanna's last name was Fenty. Or maybe it's not. Maybe I just got taken by an Instagram reel. But this is the Fenty Beauty Fenty Cheeks Suede Powder Blush in Lollipoppy, Sundress Season, Summertime Wine, or Petal Poppin'. And I ended up with the Petal Poppin'. I think the one I wanted was Sundress Season, if I'm being honest. And again, it was sold out by the time I made my selection, which is kind of crazy because I go pretty frequently and early on in the selection process. I remember that I've been wanting to try these blushes for a while. I think I have a different blush, but I think it's a cream one. Hold on, let me fact check. But this is what it looks like. It's like in a huge box, but it's kind of like smaller. No idea. I thought I had a different Fenty blush, but I think one of the options from a previous subscription box that I got was a Fenty blush, and I didn't get it, or else maybe I donated it, because sometimes when I call my collection here, I usually donate it to a women's shelter in my hometown. Whoops. Ooh, that was exciting. The little package fell out. This is what it looks like. It has some shimmer in there, and it does look quite nice. I'm not going to swatch it right now because, again, I like to make the donations, and I have to like really think about whether or not I'm going to use this product. And this one has like interesting shapes. You can't just plop the paper back on here. But again, I'm sorry, I know people want me to swatch, but I don't like wasting products, and this might be one of those products because, again, I have a lot of blushes back there, and I don't necessarily know if I want to use it, but I know somebody will use it and be really happy, especially, again, the Young Women's Shelter. I donate to is for sex trafficking victims in my hometown, and I'm sure that those young women will love having any of these Fenty products. I've heard really good things about it, and I have liked all of the Fenty products I've tried. Okay, I cannot get the lid back on, but this is the first product, and let me give me more information. I know I'm making people mad, I'm so sorry. Hello glowing skin, a quick swirl of this foolproof blush brightens up complexions to make skin look refreshed and younger. It's a 2-second way to seem more awake and more polished without looking like you're obviously wearing blush. And all we can say is thank you, Rihanna. With a fluffy blush brush, that's a mind twist for me with my speech impediment, sweep the color you chose to receive in your box onto the apples of your cheeks, cheekbones, bridge of your nose, chin, anywhere you want. A quick hit of color. Formula is super forgiving so you don't have to overthink it, and in a pinch you can even dust it onto your cheeks with your fingertips. So this is a $28 value for 0.14 ounces, and that's the full size product. So this is already paid for the box even if you pay the full price. And you can buy it on fentybeauty.com. If there's any coupon codes I will tell you, but there wasn't one for this, unfortunately. And the next product is also another pop star sort of a product. I hope you understand what I mean. This is from Haus Labs, which is the Lady Gaga brand. I think I've gotten another product from the Haus Labs brand. I think it was a lip product, and I think I donated that as well just because it was not a shade that I would use. This one does look pretty promising if it's anything like this color here on the top. It's in the shade Guava. So this is Haus Labs by Lady Gaga PhD Hybrid Lip Glaze in Guava. There are goopy and 2 glossy lip glosses, and then there is Perfection, that is Lady Gaga's take on the classic. It feels cushy and hydrating, imparts sheer mauve color that's great for a natural vibe, and has a radiant finish for juicy, healthy looking lips. You don't have to be so precious about this formula because it's sheer and forgiving. They really love that word forgiving this time. That's been in both of these. Also, I apologize. I have really bad allergies right now, so I apologize if I'm sounding froggy. Smooth it on with the doe foot applicator and you're good to go. It's $26 for 7 mls. I think you can buy this on Amazon, if I'm remembering correctly. I've seen it on Haus Labs has been on like the, what is it called, Prime Days. So I'll try to find links for any of these products if you want them separately. But this is what it looks like. It is smaller than I thought it would be, if I'm being honest. 7 mls. I just have here, I was sent this a while ago, the Fenty Beauty one, and I have used it. I just have it in the package because I need to take a photo of it. This is in Frosted Buns. This is the Fenty Beauty, and I just have not taken the photo yet. But this is like a side-by-side comparison. It's a little bit smaller than I thought, and the Fenty one is 9 ml. So the 2 ml difference is apparently, I think it's probably also the components a little thicker for the Fenty, but I'm actually quite interested in this one. And I will be using this, I think, so let me open it. I just want to know if it has a scent, because sometimes the fragrances and like the natural flavorings added are kind of iffy. Okay, I don't think it has a scent, so let me just use this. I have been using a lot of lip products recently. I have one from, what is it called? Huda Beauty that I keep in my other room, and I use that one. It's quite nice. And I don't think it has a scent. Also, I don't know if you heard my shoulder. That was my shoulder. It feels slightly sticky, but it's like doesn't really have that much of a shade. I don't know if you can see it even. Yeah, it doesn't really have that much color, so I do think it'll be quite nice. So I'm happy to have this, and I have opened this and used it, so I will not be donating. The next product is something else that I was kind of excited by. Oh, I did get taken though. Oh. Because when I made my spoiler, I thought this was going to be a full size. I see now in parentheticals this is not the full size product, unfortunately. This is from Elemis. This is the Elemis Peptide 4 Plumping Pillow Facial. So when I made my video, I thought this was going to be a 50 mls, I think. I remember thinking it was going to be full size. But says, if you've been hesitant to try a sleeping mask, maybe you don't want gunk on your pillow, you'll be happy to know that this gel wears comfortably all night long and stays on your skin. It feels soothing going on and leaves skin feeling softer and looking refreshed by morning, not a bad way to wake up. Smooth it on before you turn in for the night and rinse your skin clean in the morning. And it's $75 for 50 mls, and this one is 15 mls. So I can't do the math right now. Well, maybe I could. 750 times 3, whatever that is, 15, 22.50. So that's how much the value is. Okay, it is sealed. I would say that I can smell a fragrance through here. I was gonna say that Elemis is usually pretty scented, and I was just on a cruise that used Elemis products and they were quite scented. So I mean, I have used Elemis products in the past and I do like them, which is why I was excited, and I was more excited because I thought it was full price. But I mean, it's a pretty good travel size, and again, the Elemis products work pretty well for my skin, so I'm not mad about it, I'm just a little sad. The next product is from Color Wow, and it's a hair product. This one I might also donate. And the reason being is I don't really use hair products that much, but this is what it looks like. It's the Color Wow Raise the Root Thicken and Lift Spray, and this is a Best of Beauty Award winner from Allure. Sorry, I had to take a sip. It didn't even help. You could spend the morning perfecting a round brush blowout, or you could just mist this onto your roots for a quick yet impressive shot of volume. Bonus, you can use it on dry or damp hair, so it's great for saving time on wash days or for refreshing your style. Spritz the mist wherever you want volume, your lengths, your roots, you name it. Then style your hair however you normally would. It is $24 for 150 mls, and this one is only 50 mls, so it's divided by 3, $8 value. And right? Yeah, right. So this one is from colorwowhair.com, and there is a coupon, so 15% off your purchase with code Allure15, and that's valid through June 30th, 2025. So this is the first product with a coupon. Again, I don't know necessarily if I'll use this. I also have been fully forgetting to tell you where everything's made, so let me know if that's important to you. Apologize, but I don't know how long my throat is going to last. But this one is made in the US with globally sourced materials. But yes, anyway, this is what that looks like. Again, let me see if it has fragrance in it. I assume it does. Yeah, it has fragrance like relatively high on the list of ingredients, so like in the middle. So again, I think I might donate that. I am going home for the holiday and for some other stuff, so I might bring some stuff to donate. I haven't decided yet, because I also have a work trip right before it, so I don't know if I'm going to cart along a bunch of stuff, you know? The next product I think is a full size. This is from Aceology. If this is not full size, I don't want to know how big the other tube is. This is from Aceology. It's the Passion Fruit Refining Lip Scrub. And again, this is one of those products I've only seen in subscription boxes, so let me know if you've seen it anywhere else. But this one says the sugar granules are gritty enough to slough off dead skin and, in turn, make your lips silky soft but not so harsh that you're left feeling raw. It gently buffs chapped lips to help create a smooth, even canvas for your lipstick, and smells amazing, sweet like passion fruit while it's at it. Squeeze a tiny bit onto a clean fingertip and massage the scrub in circular motions over your lips for about 30 seconds. Rinse it away and treat your lips to balm and or color like your new lip gloss. And it's a $29 value for 0.5 ounces. And this one is 0.5 ounces, but $29 for an Aceology lip scrub is wild to me. I don't know, let me know if you think that that's a wild price. Because again, I have only seen this in subscription boxes, but I might be wrong. Maybe it's in like, I don't know, Neiman Marcus, and I just don't go in those stores. I don't know. But $29, man, that's expensive. That's like almost like a Dior lip product price, isn't it? I don't know. I've only gotten Dior lip products like as a gift from previous clients, so I've never actually spent my own money on it, but I think those are like $30-ish. Anyway. I'm sorry. I'm a hater. I drank the haterade this morning. So this is the Babor product, and I probably pronounced that wrong. And I was excited for this because I've been wanting to try these ampules, but they're kind of expensive. And now I don't know necessarily if I'm ever going to want to go back to Germany after my last trip, but I know that they were probably cheaper in Germany. I tried to get my mom to buy them, and like she didn't get there in time. So this is either going to be the Firming Ampule, the Perfect Glow Ampule, or the Hydra Plus Ampule. And again, I think this is like a singular product in here, and I think it's like, when I made my subscription box spoiler for this, I thought it was going to be like, you know, the perfume cards. Yeah. I was gonna say, I think it's a singular one, like in a perfume card. And it looks like I got the Collagen Firming one, which I'm actually kind of excited by. Honestly, I either wanted this Collagen Firming one or the Perfect Glow. For hydrating products, especially if it's like mainly hyaluronic acid, I don't necessarily know if I need like an expensive product, because sometimes it's just like you just need the hyaluronic acid. You don't need like the $80 hyaluronic acid. At least that's been my experience. But this is what it looks like. It is a little sample, and I think the full size probably comes with, if I'm guessing by this look of this card here, probably 6 ampules, maybe 7. It does not have fragrance. It looks like it's mainly like extracts and things. I'm gonna hold this up to the camera. Hopefully you can see it. and it says, the science nerd in us loves the ampules look and ingredient breakdown. You're getting one of the three, and each treats skin to thoughtful ingredients like skin brightening, lactic acid, smoothing peptides, or moisturizing sunflower seed oil. Okay, yeah, I probably would not have wanted the hydrating one if it's sunflower seed oil. It says, snap the ampule open at the lower colored ring, smooth its contents onto clean skin, and follow with moisture. Okay, it looks like they come with 7 ampules, which makes sense. And each of the ampules has 2 ml, so one of these, the singular one in here is 2 ml. So it's either going to be a $50 value for the full size for collagen, $45 for Perfect Glow, or $35 for Hydra Plus. And I can't do that math easily in my head. So, and you can buy it on Nordstrom.com. You can get 20% off. Okay, this is funny. So they say you can buy it on Nordstrom.com, but the promo code is not for Nordstrom. It's 20% off your purchase on BABOR, so the brand.com, with code Allure20, valid through June 15th, 2025. So I will be using that, and I'm actually quite interested in seeing what I like about it, or if I don't like it. And if I have FOMO or no FOMO, I will update you on the vlog in about a year's time, because that's how far back I am, because I have not done any editing on my vacation. And this is the final item in here, and I am a little bummed, but this does count as an item. I thought this was a promotional material. I counted this as like, you know, like sometimes they throw in like these Olay things here, and I just called them promotional materials. Nope, this counted as an item, and they're foil packs, so I'm a little bummed. Downgrading this excitement. So it says Eva NYC H2 Whoa Hydrating Shampoo and Conditioner. The enemy of frizz and flyaways is hydration, and this duo does a great job of infusing moisture via hydrating ingredients like hyaluronic acid into strands for hair that's smoother and shinier. In the shower, lather your roots with the shampoo, rinse, then condition your lengths and ends and rinse. $28 for 600 mLs, and there is 20 mLs. Oh, okay, so it's probably 300 mLs each. The way they presented this information is very confusing, because it says 20 mLs included in the box, and it's 10 mLs of shampoo and 10 mLs of conditioner. And it says you could buy it on ava-nyc.com. So yeah, anyway, that's the box. And again, I remember being excited by the box when I made my spoiler video, and I also like didn't have enough time to think about it because I was on vacation. I wanted to get out of the hotel room and do stuff, but I will use most of the stuff. If not, I will donate it and somebody will for sure use it. The only reason why I'm like on the fence about this Fenty is because blush, I don't know who can use so much blush. I use it very sparingly, so maybe that's just a me problem, but like I have a lot of blushes and I don't know necessarily if I'll be able to use all of them, and this is another full size and I don't want to waste it either, you know? And I know a young lady is gonna have far more excitement from like a Fenty Beauty blush than me, you know? Just because I have, again, a whole entire collection behind me of blushes. So that one I'm on the fence about, but this Aceology one, I'll use it. It's not super exciting because, again, in my opinion, it might be a very misguided, incorrect opinion. This may be a subscription box sort of product, and the $29 may be potentially, in my opinion, slightly elevated. And this House Beauty one I'm very excited for, and again, it's because I don't leave my house, but I do use a lot of lip products because my lips have been so dry. And those Pillow Facial I'm going to for sure use, and I mean, I'm going to for sure use these 2 samples. They are just a little sad. I mean, I'm excited for this because I would never pay full price on the ampules without like going in blind, you know, because $50 is kind of expensive for 7 ampules, because you could buy $50, you know, of a good product as well. 14 mLs for $50, keep that in mind. And then this one is just, it's fine. Foil samples are good for traveling, but like my work travel for the next few weeks is just gonna be like one nights, so there's not really much point in packing my own shampoo because it's one night and one shampoo. Or maybe 2 if I use the gym. I was supposed to have a log. Okay, I'm going way off on a tangent. So with that, I'm going to say this was a pretty okay box. It wasn't the most exciting, but I would say that if you are a makeup lover, there were quite a few makeup products this time. I'm a little bit more leaning on the, you know, skincare side, but with that being said, I am filling in some holes in my collection because I am on my low buy no buy, and I think I've been doing a pretty good job. So my low buy no buy, now I'm fully on a tangent, so I apologize. Thank you for watching. If you will follow me on Instagram, that would be great, at Eat/Explore. I do post a little bit more in real time there. Like when I was on my cruise, I was posting like not right when I was in the location, but like slightly later because I'm still worried. I would also say I went to Mexico and somebody on my cruise went on an excursion and they said they potentially did see the cartel. So my friend and I were gonna go on that excursion. We did not go because it was sold out, and I was like, thank God, because I would have been the dumb guy with my phone camera out and I would have ruined it for everyone. Us and the Mission Cartel people. Okay, anyway, thanks for watching. Talk to you soon. Bye.